not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Peace, love, and reparations. Peace, love, and reparations. Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy, Black Star. Don't mind me repeating myself because I was just listening to your boy, Dr. Umar, and that nigga stay doing that. I'll be like, damn, fam, if you just said what you had to say, you could have finished this video 20 minutes ago. That dude is crazy. My butter pecan Africans, my cinnamon Africans, my French toast Africans, and my lasagna African. I'm like, damn, nigga, get yourself something to eat before you get on this. Before you get on this live stream, nigga. Got me hungry. Like, damn, don't I got some French toast bites in the freezer? About to pull them jaws out. Nigga, hungry as hell now. He'll name every African country in the world too, just to be like, yeah, this. He said, shout out to my Zimbabwe Africans and my Kenyan Africans and my Somalian Africans. Nigga, just say Africa, goddammit. Nigga, it's crazy. My Chinese Africans, my Czechoslovakian Africans. Like, there's Africans and Czechoslovakian? Nigga? Jesus Christ. All right, family, welcome, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm over here bugging. I just recorded this video 2 times. They both was one was an hour, a little bit over an hour. One was like 50-something minutes. The first time I was sharing my thing and I was sharing my screen and YouTube wouldn't play, right? Get to the end. I said, oh, I remember my last video, they said, yo, it ain't playing. So I said, damn, I did too much in that video to redo that one over. And plus, it was already up. So I was like, whatever. So I was like, let me play this for this time first real quick. So it wasn't playing. I did it over. And these bastards gave me a strike because of the video I was playing. Not a strike. They didn't give me a strike, but they gave me this. That was the video I was playing. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. Hold on. Y'all can't even see, man, because I didn't even share my screen, man. I'm chilling. Yo, YouTube, man, listen, man, I be hating it. I'm like, yo, why, if you playing it, John, why can't I play it? What's the difference? It ain't loading. There it is. So it says I received a copyright claim from the L Hughley and Charlamagne, John. See, that's what I had up there. I'm using that same what's the name right now too. So it says my channel's not affected, but it says the Viacom CBS. So that was from this video. Man, corny ass. Viacom and they bastard ass. But anyway, I wanted to talk about yeah, L Hughley and Charlamagne. So they had a little show on there and they was talking about the Democrats, and he was trying to blame the Republicans, you know, for using Herschel Walker, and Herschel Walker being, they just want a dumb black person who they could just control. Like, hold on, nigga. First of all, the Democrats do the same thing. You think Stacey Abrams ain't being controlled? If you don't think Stacey Abrams being controlled, you crazy. You feel me? Stacey Abrams being controlled, Warnock being controlled, Obama was controlled. What's her name? Kamala Harris controlled. They all control. So that argument that he was using was disingenuous because you just making it seem they just want a big dumb jock. Because, you know, then he was saying nobody would want he's like the epitome of the worst black type type of black person. I'm like, man, knock it off. He don't take care of his kids. He beat his wife. And come on, dog. You don't know any of this to be true. You just going based off what somebody else saying. You just dogging the man. I mean, maybe he don't do all that shit. But nigga, stop acting like all these Democrats do the same thing. Fam, knock it off. But again, they then see. But see, this is what I was really trying to let y'all see, that when they was talking and they was started talking about, because they was trying to blame black men for Stacey Abrams losing, but really the reason why Stacey Abrams lost truly was because of white men, white women, and again, your black and brown coalition. 45% of them, men and women, 45% of the Hispanic men and the Hispanic women both voted for Republicans. You only have 55%. So again, almost half of them didn't even rock with y'all, even though y'all have policies that completely are for them, and they still don't back you. But the people you don't have policies for, which is the black people, they are your main voter base. And black men voted for Stacey Abrams at 84 to 86%, and the women voted at 93%. So again, they tried to make it seem, they tried to blame it on black men, even though black men, but see, this is what they not trying to explain to y'all, that again, even though there's a high 80-something% and a high 90-something% as far as black men and black women, what they're not telling you is the numbers from those percentages, right? Because I can say it's 93%, but it was only 100 people who voted. And I could just use the percentage and say 93% of them voted for black women, voted for Stacey Abrams, or out of 100, 84% voted for what's the name, but that's still not a lot of people who voted. And that's where I believe that's why they're trying to use the percentage, and they're not trying to exactly tell you what the exact numbers are, because that's going to tell you that a lot of black people didn't show up to vote. A lot of black people didn't show up to vote, and that's where they're trying to get away from speaking on when they talk about that Stacey Abrams. And again, I'm going to tell you why, because the new black media has the black people's ear. We are running stuff in the black spaces, right? New black media. I'm not saying I'm officially new black media, but I do speak on black issues. I'm like on the bottom part of the new black media. You got the upper echelon new black media, people like Vicky Dillard, Professor Black, Jason Black. You got who? Tariq, of course. Tariq. You got a whole bunch of us, man. It's a whole bunch. You got my brother Beatzilla, Black Alpha Network. What's his name? Oh man. Afro Elite, I can't think of my other brother's name, man. Terrain, Reloaded, right? It's so many of them, and they're not trying to let us really know, right? They be suppressing the number. See, they did this when I was going live for the reparations thing, right? Telling me they made up some new rules. All of a sudden, when I was getting thousands of people in my live stream, right, they started making up new rules and stuff. Oh, you can only get a certain amount of people in your live if you got less than 1,000 subscribers. You feel what I'm saying? So again, they do this type of stuff. They suppress the videos. You know what I mean? One day you be getting 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views, and the next video you do, you know what I mean? You getting 20 views. Now all of a sudden 20 people only want to talk, only want to see you. But again, even a top YouTuber, even a top black YouTuber, he don't speak on no black issues. I seen him. He don't speak on no black issues. He got about 14 million subscribers. And he be talking about how YouTube is racist and how they be blocking his stuff and things like that. So again, even when you're not even talking about politics or, pro-black issues or whatever, B1 issues, they still gonna block you. Right. So, they're definitely suppressing us. And I always spoke to this about, especially with Tariq, like Tariq reaching. I done been listening to Tariq for a minute, and I see that you'll have people, again, from Czechoslovakian Africans. You'll have people from Turkey, all over the world just chiming in, calling. I'm like, bro, if you think that This dude got people from Europe, China, you know what I mean? All these people calling. You telling me he only got 200 and something thousand subscribers on YouTube? Like, no, I just don't believe that. I just don't believe it. I believe that you suppress the numbers, right, to make it seem as though we're not reaching the type of people that we're reaching or the amount of people that we're reaching. And that's just what it is. You feel me? But then you're going to tell me somebody like Crip Mac can get 100,000 views almost every time he do a video. Man, knock it off. Man was struggling with 7 times 7, man. I seen a video where this brother was struggling with 7 times 7. You telling me that the intellectuals in our community, you feel what I'm saying? I be seeing Ben X be getting like 100 and something views. I'm like, man, knock it off. Knock it off. Like, come on, dog. They don't want us to see that we're reaching the amount of people that we're really reaching. But again, let me get into what I was going to get into. Yo, something's definitely wrong. Sorry, Spinny. Something's definitely wrong with my computer too. And I don't know why it's not all of a sudden not sharing, playing what I wanted to play. I'm going to show y'all this though, but I'm going to play it on my phone through the speaker so you can still hear it loud.
All Tech Lansing.
And but this is what I'm about to play, but I still want you to actually see the video, right? Hold on.
It's $10,000. He withdrew it. Much money has been given to Ukraine so far. Up until now, Congress has allocated much money has been given to Ukraine so far. Up until now, Congress has allocated $65 billion in funding to Ukraine. The new aid package, there's another one coming, which would most likely be part of an omnibus spending bill, could be within the range of roughly $50 billion. They want to double it, basically, almost double it, right? 65 billion plus 50 billion. Man, people in the US don't even get that money. If you, an American citizen, you asked for 50 billion just for healthcare, just so people can have healthcare, they would say, screw you, go to hell. Remember Biden? Biden said he was going to give people $10,000 to pay off federal loan debt. And he canceled that. Even this $10,000, he withdrew it. That's nothing. That's a drop in the ocean compared to 50 billion. I mean, I'm not even.
See, and listen, he's not lying, right? So now let me take y'all here real quick. Let me take y'all here. Where the federal appeals court has temporarily blocked Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. All right. So federal appeals court late Friday issues an administrative stay temporary blocking the President Joe Biden's plan to cancel billions of dollars in federal student loans, throwing the program into limbo just days after people began applying for loan forgiveness. The 8th Circuit Court of Appeals issued the stay while it considers a motion from 6 Republican-led states to block the program. They ordered the Biden administration not to act on the program while it considers the appeal. It's unclear what the decision means for the 22 million borrowers who already applied for the relief. The Biden administration had promised not to clear any debt before October 23rd. It has battled the legal challenges, but the soonest it was expected to begin erasing debt was mid-November. It's mid-November now. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre encouraged borrowers to continue to apply for the relief, saying that the court's temporary order did not prevent applications or the review of the applications. We will continue to move full speed ahead in our preparation and compliance with this order, she stated in a statement, and the administration will continue to fight Republican officials suing to block the efforts to provide relief to our families. And that's exactly what that brother was, or I don't know who he is, brother or that person. Anyway, I ain't calling nobody brother that ain't black. Sometimes I ain't even calling y'all brother for real, because y'all be acting like enemies on some real shit. But anyway, what he was saying was like actually true, right? So you start asking for money for healthcare, they talk about screw you. You feel me? But then y'all got all this money for Ukraine. Y'all got all this money for this. Now, when it comes time to relieve the debt for us, right? Again, 10,000 ain't anything. That's nothing for student loans, like for real. And then you only giving it to people who have a combined marriage income of 250,000 and a single income of 125,000, they're not even eligible, right? And those are the type of people who have hundreds of thousands of dollars of student loans, right? They might have, you know, I know people who make way less than that, and they owe 70,000, right? $10,000 isn't nothing. Now, it's something to me, somebody who owe about 14 to 16,000, right? 10,000 will do me good. But again, this ain't about me. I'm not a selfish person. So at the end of the day, I don't like it. You know what I mean? Even though it will benefit me a lot, right? I still don't like it because it's not going to benefit everybody a lot. They need to really just get rid of this debt, this student loan debt. Again, you cancel debt for the banks. You cancel all this, you know what I mean? You cancel a lot of stuff for these corporations, but as soon as it comes to your people, you act like you can't do any of this, bro. You help so many other countries. Hundreds of billions of dollars go to Israel. You know, billions of dollars go all over the world. You doing this to help these people. I remember one time I seen the article where they was giving out money. They was giving out I think it was almost $100 million, and it was for a country, and it was like to study something about gay people. And I was like, yo, what? To study? Like, nigga, to study? You gave them millions of dollars to study? It was almost $100 million. I'm dead serious. I said, bro, look at this, bro. Then when you sit here ask for reparations or free college or, nigga, listen, free food stamps, nigga, let me get, you know what I mean? Y'all be like stingy as hell with us. That's why I was like, bro, that's why it's crazy too, because you'll catch, even when you just say the people in the United States as a whole, right? Because even when I don't care who you are, right? If you are a politician, whether it's going to be Marcel or anybody that we grow, you still going to have to do for everybody at some point, right? You can have your campaign, you know, toward Black people, right? It can be geared toward Black people, but at some point you definitely going to have to do stuff for other people, right? Because we're not the only peoples in the country, right? So even when you look at it in that sense, like, yo, just, all right, now we talking about all of us, because majority of the people in the country are not rich. The majority of people in the country aren't middle class. So at the end of the day, you like, yo, we can't even be like, yo, y'all got to give up this student debt, right? Or again, y'all have to give us free healthcare. Everybody should have free healthcare. Whatever. It has to be something. But that's what I'm saying. This is why that ally stuff is crazy, because nobody allies with us, right? Nobody can ever get on the same page to say, yo, hold on, right? We can't be giving more money to another country than we're giving to our regular citizens, right? Y'all give enough money out every year to other countries that you could just be giving out stipends to everybody, right? Let alone reparations, right? And of course, I want reparations before anybody else would just get stipends and all that stuff. But I'm just saying in general, like, God damn, you feel what I'm saying? Look what you, like, that's why I say, like, even the regular people, you'll have white person, oh man, no, the Republicans are the best. Like, Democrats don't do anything. And they'll be arguing with another white person that's a Democrat. Like, it's like, dog, none of y'all niggas is getting shit. You sitting here arguing over back and forth. It's the same with Black people. That's why I said this whole political process is stupid to me. I remember being in Oregon and I'm like, yo, fam, like, how your life changed since Trump been in office? Nigga, because you sitting right next to me, nigga. We working at the same spot. What is you talking about? Nigga, you living paycheck to pay. You borrowing money from the boss to get your ass to work. Nigga, how the hell is Trump helping you, nigga? You so worried about, yeah, but the Democrats just gonna, like, yeah, they ain't shit either. I know that, right? They ain't shit either. I don't like the Democrats either. But fam, you making it seem like whoever you pick is going to make a difference in your life. At the end of the day, the poor gonna stay poor. That's why we like, bro, we not rocking with none of y'all. Because at the end of the day, y'all so indulged in this whole left wing, white wing thing, you can't even see that they both finessing you. I don't care what color you are, nigga. You can't see that they both finessing you. You ain't benefiting off this shit. You get what I'm saying? You still owe a gazillion dollars in student loan debt. You still can barely get health care because you got a lot of these jobs out here that'll barely give you 40 hours or give you under 40 hours just so they ain't gotta pay no goddamn, just so they ain't gotta give you no what you call that? Health care or insurance. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, fam, what these shit crazy, man. But these are the times that we living in, and that's just what it is, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe. Excuse me. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that share button, that like button, and that notification bell. I gotta figure out something because I definitely gotta get this thing working, man. I wish I could show y'all that L Hughley thing because it actually had me. It actually was a little good video. It was only like 6 minutes too. That's why I was so mad. I'm like, damn, that video was short as hell. Like, you literally gave me didn't give me a strike, but you gave me a copyright thing where I couldn't even post the video. They like blocked. I was like, blocked? Nigga, I just talked for like an hour and some change. Nigga, you blocked my video? Crazy. But I was talking about a plethora of things, man. Matter of fact, I wanted to get into this, man, real quick. I got into it on the other video, but I just feel like it's relevant, right? Not relevant to the topic, but just relevant in general, right? Because, you know, we all date. Right? We all do the little dating thing and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a significant other, but I'm going to tell you, you better hold on tight. Because, nigga, this dating game is spooky out here, bro. Yo, listen, it's so funny because I done ghosted people before, but like, bro, I'm telling you, the ghosting is real in the field out here, dog. You'll be kicking it with somebody for months, nigga. Next thing you know, you know, looked up like 3 weeks, like, damn, what happened to this person? You texting, calling, ain't nobody responded. Next thing you know, but you can tell that when a person kicking it with somebody else, or when that shit go bad, because they'll hit you back. Hey, what's up, big head? What? What's good with you, man? Where you been, man? I've been hitting you up. I was busy. Nigga, busy? Like, mom, first of all, ain't nobody in the planet that I don't give a fuck. You got 20 kids. Ain't nobody that busy where you can't get a text back or nothing. Yeah, that other nigga you was hitting up that you started kicking it with, that shit fell off. Now all of a sudden you want to come back. Nigga, I've been thinking about you. No, you haven't. You ain't been thinking about me. Nigga, that other situation didn't fall through, you heard? Now you want to get some of this lumber, man. Listen, knock it off. What Umar say? We want the cookies, nigga. Listen, man. Listen, I told my people, I said, yo, man, you better make that work, fam. You better make it work. I'm telling you right now, this dating game, that's why I had to leave them dating apps alone, boy. Them dating apps, listen, nigga, that shit is too much. First of all, keep it a buck. Being as though, like, I guess because I'm just like grown now, and it's just, you know, you got the kids, you got the work, you know what I mean? I be doing all of this. I be doing a lot of stuff, making teas. I be like, man, listen, I ain't got time to talk to all these goddamn people. Maybe if I was 18, I probably could be doing it. Boom, boom, boom. I'd be like, bro, texting, because I know some of y'all done been on a date and that. Like you might have like 2-3 people you hitting back, and it's just like, man, listen, it's too much for me, dog. I can't do it. It's too many people. Feel me? I ain't got time to be sitting here texting all day, especially with girls, nigga. Girls want to go hit you with a whole, like, nigga, you could have just called me and said all that. And I'm not responding to all that shit. You feel me? But I'm telling you, and it's listen, bro. And I'm trying to tell you, I feel like the internet is like one of the reasons that it's so hard for people to stay consistent, because that's what it really is. The whole consistency thing, right? When you in this whole dating thing, it's like people's consistencies be so off. Y'all be kicking it for it. But again, the consistency comes from you got so many options. We on Facebook, Instagram, you know what I mean? Twitter, Snapchat, you on all these things. Then you got a million goddamn dating apps, right? So you got so many people, especially when it comes to the females. I don't deal with men, so I don't know besides only my aspect of it. But I know a lot of girls ain't gonna be all in your inbox like that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say none ain't gonna be, but look, Not like how the girls be. Nigga, girls that have a million. I know somebody that don't even look that good. Showed me her inbox one day. I was like, damn. These niggas be thirsty, you heard me? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So again, you got all these options. So the moment, again, people's attention span is so low, the moment things just start not going the way they want, even for dudes too, even for like, you know, even people just be like, man, I'm done with that. All right, boom, move on to the next, right? Then that don't work. Then they be, hey, yo, what's up with you? Ooh. So again, it's just like, you know, it's so much access, man. We got too much access to people. And then again, then you have some of these people who are just, you know, internet people, right? They have no like type of people person skills, right? So it's just like they just good through the internet, right? They don't want to get on the phone. I'm like, listen, bro, I don't do all that texting too long, nigga. Listen, we can't get on the phone. I can't FaceTime you because you definitely not about to have me texting no nigga for weeks at a time. None of that. You feel me? We gonna get on this FaceTime. I want to see who you is. I want to hear that voice. Yeah, we not doing none of that. You not gonna do none of that. Nope. You're not gonna catch me out of pocket at no point in time. But it's just crazy because I remember I'll be seeing like, right, because like Facebook got Facebook story, and you can like post stuff in there, and you the only person that see it. And this how it be known, like people just be, bro, people be out of pocket, man. So I know if it's happening with me, and I know on the girls, and it's just happening crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because girls just have more, y'all a lot more sneaky with y'all be doing too. Because I be having people on my thing, right? I could post a picture in there, and yo, people be hearting, nigga. Same chick that won't heart it on your regular post where everybody can see, nigga. She won't even hit the thumbs up button on your regular joint, nigga. But when it be in that what's the name? They be, you got 8 hearts. You like, oh, damn, and you got a boyfriend. Like, yo, slick, you're a slick one, ain't you? But you see what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, they done hearted this shit 8 times and then put a picture up of the damn and they boyfriend, like, the best ever. And you know how the girls do with all those quotes and goofy ass dating quotes and all this shit. Get out of here. But you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. It's just like, bro, that's why I just be like, man, listen, I don't even take it with a grain of salt. It's so funny because you be wanting to take some stuff serious, but it's like the moment you start taking things serious, man, people just that shit just be dead. You be like, damn, like, that's another reason I don't even like doing too much in that little whole shit, man. Listen, I ain't doing too much. I'll take you out to eat here and there, this, that, and the third. But for the most part, like doing, nah, we're not doing that. Cause y'all ain't doing anything back. And for the most part, nigga, this shit gonna fade to black fast. You feel me? Cause I done did that. I done did the whole doing stuff. Listen, that shit is over, bro. Until I can feel like the person is on the up and up, or this relationship is on the up and up, or whatever this shit is going on up and up. Man, listen, you crazy as hell. You ain't about to get what you get out of me and ghost my black ass. But man, yeah, man, listen, bro. Listen, if you got somebody that you dealing with and they you got somebody that you dealing with and they solid, man, listen, bro, don't mess that up. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna get out here in these streets and you're gonna be like, hold up, nigga. I need that old thing back. Real talk. I'm trying to tell you, like, hold up. I done messed up. I done got out here, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, the ghosted. I call them dating app Ghostbuster apps, man. Because listen, I'm trying to tell you, you be kicking it and purr. Like, yo, a person ain't even gonna tell you they don't want to kick it no more. They just purr off to the next and be like, come back out of nowhere. Oh yeah, I was hospitalized. Like, you was hospitalized for 2 months. The hell? What, you had COVID 3.0? You hospitalized, man. You gonna knock it off. They'll make up anything too. That's why I said, yo, listen, I'm trying to tell you, the games out here, boy, ain't even worth it, man. Ain't even worth it, dog. It's too much access, man. We got too much access to too many people. But family, listen, man, I like need y'all to hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Get this thing popping. Before I get up out of here, let me give a shout out to my brother Beatzilla for showing me how to do this whole intro thing, right? Yeah, because I was like, bro, how you do that intro joint? His joint is nice. I still gotta ask him a few questions because he only told me the other day. But you know, I tried to put this one together really fast. But I got another one I'm gonna do on another video. That joint kind of funny, but yeah, we're gonna end this off with our brother, the God, the master teacher, Dr. Claude Anderson.
Is not a nicety. It's not something nice to have for black folk. It is now an absolute necessity. If you do not get reparations soon, black folk, as I told you before, are through. Reparation is not a nicety, it's a necessity. What are the conditions? What are the conditions that precipitated black folk getting into this dilemma? And what black labor, white wealth did, it tracked 800 years of history in very systematic terms to show you every strategy, every technique, every law, every public custom, and every public policy that was used to enslave black folk around the world and to maldistribute almost 100% of all this nation's wealth, power, resource, privileges, businesses, and controls of all levels of government into the hands of the dominant white society. And what slavery and Jim Crow segregation did with black folk, it intentionally maldistributed all the resources away from black folk and created a real-life monopoly game. Black folk in America are playing in a real-life monopoly game that you're totally ill-prepared to play and win.
Yes, peace, family. Yeah. Oh, listen, man. I had this brother send me a mean message, yo, on one of the comments, and he was talking about religion and lineage, and you know, the Hebrew language, Hebrew being a language, and you know, it's not a Israelite is a And listen, man, I don't knock anybody for what they believe, brother. At the end of the day, you know, you believe what you believe. This is my thing with the whole religion, right? I just feel like if you feel, because a lot of people like to proselytize their religion as though, nah, this is what it is. This is actual factual. You feel me? We know that this is the truth, right? And I just say this. Again, this almost goes back to this day. This might be a lot of reasons some of my situations don't be working, right? But again, I don't care. I'll date you even if you are a Christian or Israelite or a Muslim. I don't even really care about that. As long as you know, don't try to convert me, I'm cool on that. You know what I'm saying? I can still do it. I'm not going to church with you. I'm not going to the mosque with you. I ain't doing none of that, right? I might do it 1 or 2 times, but that's it. But see, again, when you start opening the door, that's when people keep trying to ask you. All right, well, I don't believe in the devil, but I'm just saying, well, nigga, let's go to this Satan worshiping house. Like, you feel me? Nah, nigga, that ain't something you do, so I ain't even gonna ask you to come with me. Why would you ask me to come to something you know I don't rock with, right? So again, I don't believe in the devil either. But that's what I was just about to talk about, this whole belief word, right? So if you believe in something, right? If you believe it, that don't mean it's true. Doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean it's true. There's a difference between belief and knowing, right? So watch this. We just want to get into this real quick. And again, I'm not saying that you can't believe in whatever you believe. You could believe whatever, right? But again, you don't even like that. That's the whole, like, I feel like if you deal with a religion, stop using the word belief. Just say, you know what I mean? This is what I know. I know God is real. I know that I'm the son of Abraham. Or don't just, like, the word belief is just that whole word, right? I didn't even want to accept something as true. Feel sure of the truth. You feel me? As an opinion, think or oppose. That's believe. See, when you keep saying you believe, and a belief is an attitude that something is the case or that, right? Let me go into that too. Belief, a feeling sure that someone or something exists or is true or trustworthy, right? Not saying it is the truth, not saying that it does exist. It's feeling sure that it does, or feeling a surety. Again, I'm not saying what you believe isn't true, but again, there's a big difference. That's why they got this thing right here. That's why they got this little picture right here, is the difference between a belief and a fact, right? So again, watch this. Now, this is why I don't like using the word believe in anything I talk about, even if it's not religion. I just don't like using the word belief, because I either say, this is what I think, this is what I know. You feel me? Because it doesn't take any thinking to believe in something, right? Again, I always say this. My kids can believe that Tom and Jerry is the creator of the sun, moon, and the stars. That don't make it true, right? So again, knowing, done in full awareness or consciousness, showing or suggesting that one has knowledge or awareness that is secret, or known to only a few people. Let's go to knowledge. The fact or condition of knowing something with familiarity gained through experience or association, acquaintance with or understanding of a science, art, technique, the fact or condition of being aware of something, right? So again, truth, the quality or state of being true, right? You don't need to believe something that is true, family, right? If it's true, it's true. It's no need to believe in it anymore. And you know, shout out to that brother. I appreciate you, you know, spitting your perception of what you believe or whatever it is in the case. And again, I don't knock any of that stuff. At the end of the day, I don't subscribe to religious beliefs. I don't subscribe to religious concepts, dogma, any of that stuff. Like I just don't do it, right? Again, I grew up in church from when I was born, right? My mom had baby pictures of me in her arms in church, right? So from the time I came out to the time I was about 30, right? I was going to church. Then I started hearing different things, like from Shaka Utmost. I started, you know, just hearing different debates, because I was able to hear different people's, you know, side of thinking or whatever. So watch this, right? And that kind of, you know, I started studying and I studied my way out of it. And again, they was on some old Kemetic stuff like, oh, Kemet, whoopty whoop whoop. And again, right, I rocks with Kemet and all of that, you know, Egyptian stuff and the whole Kemetic thing and Africans and all that. Like I rock with that, right? But again, I don't rock with it as much as I used to anymore, because at the end of the day, I just feel like none of that has any involvement in our liberation right here, right now, today, right? And again, if I'm going to go back in time, I'm going to go back to, and not saying I'm just going to go back to slavery, right? I'm going to go back to that time of what was going on, what got us in that position, what got us in the position we are in today, which was slavery, why we don't own and control. Again, you heard what Dr. Claude Anderson said on the interview, on the intro. What got us into that position, and why can't we get out of this position? Because again, just like I told him, like I don't know if I said that, but let me see. Yeah, but yeah, I did say that. Yeah. Reason why I don't rock with religion, because again, I've been in it. I did it for 30 years. At the end of the day, it's not liberating us. Bro, we are the most religious people on the planet. And still at the end of the day, dog, that shit is not helping us, bro. It's not liberating us. It's not, bro. Martin Luther King was a pastor. All these people, like, we had so many religious people. Even Marcus Garvey was religious. He was I think they want to say he was Catholic or whatever he was. We always been believers of, you know, this higher power thing. And this, again, we God's chosen people. Let me give you this example, because we're going to take this into layman terms, because a lot of people, we like to take we like to take this thing into we like to take things out of context, not out of context, but we like to take it all the way back then. Let me just give you an example of, an example of that, right? In this day and age. So if a person, like right now, they'll say, we are God's chosen people, right? That's what you believe. That's what you believe. Which means if you God's chosen people, that means that he likes you more than other group of people, right? I got a couple pair of sneakers over here. If these are my chosen sneaks, like these ones right here, these Jordans or these Air Maxes, right? Whichever ones that I say are my chosen pair of sneaks, those are the ones that I rock the most. Those are the ones I like the most, right? We're not going to get into these semantics and then you say, no, but God still loves everybody. Of course, right? I still like all my sneakers, but the chosen ones are the ones I like the best, right? Now, we've been God's quote unquote chosen people since the Bible was written, which is thousands and thousands of years ago. So now the chosen people who y'all claiming to be us can't find liberation. And you feel what I'm saying? We're always oppressed, right? Now, people going to have their excuse for whatever. But again, taking it into layman's terms, if one of y'all was my girlfriend, right? Right now I'm talking females. Or if you're a dude and you had a girl, right? But I'm using me as an example. Y'all, I have a girlfriend and I say, yo, she's my chosen girl. If I'm running around treating every other girl better than them in real time, because this is real time, you're not gonna sit here and tell me I'm God's chosen people, and in real time, you got other people who acting like the goddamn devil that you can do something about and you ain't doing nothing about it. You letting them live it up and doing all this other shit, and I gotta be sitting here, oppressed and getting dogged, and you feel what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. So why would a girl stick around with me if I'm telling her she's my chosen woman, but then I'm running around, spending all this bread on this girl and taking her out to eat, taking her out the country, taking her here and taking her there. And in the meanwhile, I'm over here beating you up. You feel me? Treating you like shit, cheating on you, and never doing anything for it. Would you stick around? No, you wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Take that as that because that's how I look at it. You're not going to sit here and tell me that I'm God's chosen people. In the meantime, this whole time, and even times before that, we're doing the worst. Nah, that just don't make any sense to me. And you have control? No, because you're not going to sit here and ever tell me that somebody is a higher power that's higher than us, more powerful than us, that made this sun, moon, earth, and the stars and all this stuff that we dealing with right now, and you telling me they can't control it. Don't give me that free will stuff. No, I'm not trying to hear it. Because the people will say free will in one ear and then tell you God take the will in another ear. And he blessed me with this. If he blessed you with that, that wasn't free will then. If he blessed you with a car, he blessed you with a house, that's not free will. But again, that's how we're not going to get into that because at the end of the day, I don't want to be divisive. Because I need all of y'all, whether you Christian, Muslim, Hebrew Israelite. Because I got a cousin who went to church with me. We was Christians, and now he Hebrew Israelite. And for real, that was from us going back and forth when I wasn't rocking with none of that. And I used to give him information. He started looking it up. Some of them, you know what I mean? And he's turned into a Hebrew Israelite. Hey, what it is? You know what I'm saying? Because again, sometimes, which I didn't like, again, maybe some of it, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The elders that I was in church with when I was growing up, they probably didn't have access to this information. Again, that's why I always say, the generation before me, like my parents and them, they didn't have this internet where we could just Google something and, you know what I mean, they come up where I can watch the Hebrew Israelites on there and listen to them teach this, that, and the third. We didn't have all that access, right? So again, but we was growing up in places where we was just getting one form of information. You feel what I'm saying? I just had to go to church and just listen to that and just listen to that. And for real, really didn't get no different type of information till I actually went to jail, right? And then I ran into some 5%ers and ran into some Muslims. And then I'm just like, oh, you know, that do make some sense, even though I didn't convert, right? But it did make sense. And I was just like, I just never knew that, right? Then you go home and you look it up and you're like, yo, that was true, right? So it's just like, you know, I don't know. But again, I give them the benefit of the doubt. But that's just the only part I don't like. It's like, you know, you can't get too much other information, and it just doesn't make sense to me on a logical standpoint, right? But what is logical to me, right, is all of us working together, setting all of those differences aside, because I don't think it's one foundational Black American or one freedman or one descendant of slaves in America that wouldn't agree that we need reparations or wouldn't agree that we need to rebuild up Black Wall Streets and find out a way how we can protect them this time to where we don't get sabotaged. Do you get what I'm saying? So again, we got to leave all that other stuff to the side, get some work done in the community, and then we can go debate whether this person is real, that person is real. Because a lot of people like to say that, use that whole, man, we like this because we got away from God. We like this because we got away from, like, dog, all of us wasn't with God. And I'm going to be honest, it ain't no time in history where every single Black person was in alignment with what the scriptures are saying. That's BS. That's total BS. I don't care how far back you go. So that can't be a reason why we not getting it together, because we all not doing the same thing. Because I guarantee you, if we all just turned Israelite or we just all turned Muslim, we'd still be in the same condition. We would. You feel what I'm saying? And again, if we wasn't, it's only because now we on the same page, and now you can get our ear to say, yo, we're going to do this way. We're going to do that way. But again, all of that stuff from what I've seen since I've been young is just a divider. All it is a divider right now. When it comes to liberation, all that shit just divides. Because if we on liberation and we can't get past, I'm not working with you because you Christian and I'm Muslim, and I can't work with you because you 5%er and you think you God, I think he's the all high, and come on, we're not going to ever work together. Then we ain't never going to get anything done. So at the end of the day, family, do what you do, believe what you believe, mess with who you want to mess with. At the end of the day, you gotta be for this liberation, man. You can mess with a white person, a Spanish person, man, but the moment you start letting them get in your ear and think everything is cool, oh no, it's not really like that anymore. You know, we're all equal. You start getting that talk from them, man. Listen, you better get out of there. Get out of there, Rock. Yeah, you gotta get out of that shit, because I'm telling you right now, that's what's messing a lot of us up, because we start dating outside. This is why I do agree with Umar to an extent with that, because when you start delving outside your race in relationships, it can take the sting out of what you're trying to do. Because again, I'm gonna just be honest, white girls ain't gonna rock with me. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. That's why I don't even try to talk to them, because I already know the moment you see what type of time I'm on, you're not even gonna want to kick it with me, because you're not gonna want to hear this all the time. You feel me? You're not gonna want me to be off this all the time, because it's not gonna resonate with you. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I remember me and my friend Quan used to be in Oregon. This is when I used to smoke weed. I don't smoke weed no more, but me and Quan used to be doing DoorDash. We was getting hella bread doing DoorDash, especially during that COVID. We was making thousands a week. I'm dead serious. Like, I was making like 2,000 a week, easy. That nigga was making 3, but I wasn't trying to ride as much as he was to do all that shit. I'm like, man, nigga, I'm good with this too right here. You feel me? So again, right, we would take little breaks. We would go, I'll never forget, we'd be like 5 in the morning, we'll start. Boom. We'll go all the way to like 8, 9, maybe 9, right? Take our little break, pop back on at 11. Sometimes he'll, you know what I mean? Sometimes he'll smoke with me, and then he'll go about his business, boom, because he used to want to ride all the time, right? Getting that bread. Then we'll go through lunchtime and then take a break, and then go through the dinner joint. Like from lunchtime, be like 11 to like maybe like 1 or 2. or yeah, like 2, and then you know, dinners at like 5:30 to like, you know what I mean? And we would just move like that, and we'd take our little breaks. We would meet somewhere. He'd hit me like, "Yo, meet me at the Walmart. We're gonna go in the parking lot." So we'd go in the parking lot of Walmart and just be all the way in the back in the corner, just bumping music, just smoking, talking, you know what I mean? Talking crazy, talking shit, whatever. And a white person always, Oregon, a white person always find his way to the back where we at and just sit there and park. Watch this. Because I'm about to get into why that shit don't resonate with white people. I swear to God, the moment they used to do that, I would either play one of Polite's videos, one of Dr. Umar's videos, or what's his name? Khalid Muhammad. Nigga, we turn the music off. Coach Quan used to be like, man, these niggas always got to come around us every single time we do something. Like, don't worry, I'm gonna get them out of here, nigga. Let me put my AUX in here, my auxiliary. I'll play them. Damn, the white man and the boom, they'll be going in. Them niggas like skirt off, nigga. You'll stay for that rap music, but the moment you hear that liberation talk, your white ass get the hell on. You feel me? And that's why I say that's why I really can't rock with them, because at the end of the day, they're not gonna want to hear that, man. And I have to teach my kids the truth at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of who feelings it hurt, because if the truth hurts your feelings and you don't want to hear the truth, then that means you want to be pacified with a lie, and I can't do that. You know what I mean? So again, but damn, family, I done rocked out for almost an hour, man. This video should go through right here. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I got 826 subscribers. I need at least 174 to get to that 1,000. We need 174 to get to that 1,000, man. So again, family, I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate you for staying here listening to me, you know, taking your time out to, you know, to rock with your boy. Again, man, y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay safe out there. Be easy, man. Peace, love, and reparations, man. Easy.